If you're over 60 and still taking turmeric to protect your joints, memory, or heart, you might actually be doing the opposite without realizing it. There's one common mistake millions of people make every single morning. They mix turmeric with foods that seem harmless, but those combinations quietly destroy nearly all of turmeric's benefits. And in some cases, they can even stress your liver or upset your stomach. According to research from the University of Maryland, only about 3% of curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is absorbed by the body when it's taken the wrong way. Think of it like pouring pure gold into sand. All that value just gets buried, wasted, and forgotten. But here's the good news. If you combine turmeric the right way, just a single spoonful a day can help your body fight inflammation, sharpen your memory, and even make you feel a decade younger. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the 3 foods you should never mix with turmeric, the 3 golden food partners that supercharge its power, and a simple morning formula. The Golden Morning Routine, trusted by health experts across the United States. Before we begin, I want to ask you something. How old are you, and has this video been helpful for you so far? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We read and reply to as many as we can. Thank you for visiting Senior Health Tips, Healthy Aging. Let's get started. Part 1. Turmeric. Miracle cure or double-edged sword? You've probably heard people call turmeric a miracle spice, something that can soothe aching joints, sharpen your mind, and even protect your heart. But here's the strange part. 2 people can take the exact same turmeric, yet get completely different results. One feels stronger and more energized, while the other ends up with stomach pain or no benefit at all. Why does that happen? The answer lies in one tiny compound, curcumin, the golden pigment that gives turmeric its famous color. Curcumin is packed with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant power. It's like nature's built-in repair system for your cells. The problem is, it doesn't dissolve well in water. So when you take turmeric the wrong way, most of it just passes right through your body, unabsorbed, unused, and wasted. Scientists at UCLA have found that curcumin can help reduce the buildup of amyloid plaques in the brain, the same sticky proteins linked to Alzheimer's disease. That means, in the right conditions, turmeric might literally protect your memory as you age. But here's the catch. When used incorrectly, that same turmeric can irritate your stomach lining or interact with common medications like blood thinners. So turmeric isn't automatically a miracle. It's more like a tool, incredibly powerful, but only when used properly. Think of it like fire. It can cook your food or burn your house down, depending on how you handle it. That's why the question isn't, should you take turmeric, but rather, are you taking it the right way? Because when it comes to turmeric, it's not about taking more. It's about taking it right. Part 2. Why turmeric isn't effective in people over 60. When you hit your 60s, your body simply doesn't work the way it did at 30. It's not your fault. It's just biology. The digestive system slows down. Enzymes that once broke down nutrients with ease become less active, and the lining of your gut doesn't absorb things as efficiently as it used to. That means when you take turmeric, a lot of its goodness never even makes it into your bloodstream. Your liver, which once filtered toxins like a high-speed machine, now tends to clear out curcumin too quickly, before your body has a chance to benefit from it. It's almost like pouring fine wine into a sieve. The valuable part just slips right through. And then there are the medications. If you're like most people over 60, you might be taking something for your heart, cholesterol, or stomach, maybe aspirin, statins, or acid blockers. These drugs, while necessary, can interfere with how your body processes curcumin. They change the environment inside your gut and alter the way your liver handles natural compounds. Take Mr. Tom, for example, a 67-year-old who started drinking turmeric every morning because he heard it was great for his joints. 6 months later, he told me, "Doc, I don't feel any different." When I asked how he was taking it, he smiled proudly and said, "With sweetened milk. That's how my neighbor does it." And there it was. The mistake. The milk proteins and sugar in that drink were blocking the very curcumin he needed. The truth is, it's not that turmeric doesn't work, it's that your body has changed. It needs a smarter approach, one that fits your metabolism today, not 20 years ago. And Mr. Tom's mistake. That's exactly what I'm about to reveal next. The third food on the do not mix list. Part 3. 3 food groups that cancel out turmeric's benefits. Number 1. Industrial dairy products. Milk isn't evil, but it's the silent killer of turmeric's magic. You see, it's not the milk itself that's the problem. It's what's inside modern, processed dairy. Heavy casein proteins and saturated fats that trap curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, before your body ever gets a chance to use it. Researchers from the Journal of Dairy Science found that casein can reduce curcumin absorption by nearly 40%. Imagine spending money on high-quality turmeric only for nearly half its power to vanish. Gone, right there in your morning drink. This is why so many people say, "I drink golden milk every night, but it doesn't seem to work for me." The truth? They're making it with cow's milk, and that's the problem. Curcumin and dairy simply don't play well together. The proteins bind the curcumin molecules, causing them to clump and sink instead of entering your bloodstream. So what should you do instead? Try plant-based milk, like coconut milk or almond milk. They contain healthy fats that actually help curcumin absorb better. Or if you prefer to keep it simple, mix your turmeric with warm water, a pinch of black pepper, and a little honey. That tiny tweak can completely change how your body uses turmeric. And here's the thing. We're only getting started. The next type of food below doesn't just weaken turmeric. It neutralizes it twice as fast. Number 2. Acidic foods. You've probably been told that lemon water and vinegar are great for detoxing. And they can be. But when it comes to turmeric, acid is not your friend. Curcumin, the golden compound we love so much, is extremely sensitive to acidic environments. When the pH drops below 4, as it does with lemon juice, vinegar, or mustard, curcumin starts breaking down fast. Think of it like washing gold in acid. By the time you're done, there's nothing valuable left. So if you're adding turmeric to your salad dressing with vinegar, mustard, or citrus, you're unknowingly destroying what makes turmeric so powerful. What should you do instead? Replace acidic dressings with olive oil, avocado, or nut-based dressings. Not only do these provide healthy fats, but they also amplify the absorption of curcumin. And if you really want to boost its benefits, take turmeric with a meal that includes good fats and a sprinkle of black pepper. Together, they can make curcumin up to 20 times more bioavailable. But don't get too comfortable yet, because the next food on this list is far worse. It doesn't just block turmeric, it fights against it. Number 3. Refined sugar and ultra-sweet foods. Sugar is turmeric's biggest enemy. And honestly, it's one of the biggest enemies of healthy aging. While turmeric works to reduce inflammation, sugar does the exact opposite. It fuels it. When you eat refined sugar, your body releases inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, which directly counteract turmeric's natural healing properties. According to a 2022 Harvard study, people who consumed the most added sugars had 23% higher inflammation markers than those who consumed the least. So when you sip a turmeric latte loaded with syrup or enjoy a sweet turmeric muffin, you're basically hitting the brakes on every benefit turmeric could have offered. It's like running a race and tying your own shoelaces together. If you love a little sweetness, there's no need to give it up entirely. Choose natural options, like raw honey, ripe fruits, or stevia. Raw honey, in particular, works beautifully with turmeric. It stabilizes curcumin and even adds its own anti-inflammatory kick. Now you know the 3 hidden enemies that rob turmeric of its power: processed dairy, acidic foods, and refined sugar. But here's the exciting part. Once you remove those, you can finally unlock turmeric's full potential. Because the next step isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about discovering how to turn turmeric into your own daily golden medicine. Part 4. 3 golden pairs that maximize turmeric's benefits. Pair number 1. Turmeric and black pepper. Here's the thing. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, is powerful but slippery. Your liver tries to flush it out almost as soon as it enters your system. But that's where piperine, a compound in black pepper, steps in. It slows down your liver's elimination process and allows curcumin to stay longer in your bloodstream. In fact, research shows that piperine can boost turmeric absorption by up to 2,000%. So the next time you make your turmeric drink, don't skip the pepper. Just a pinch is enough, about 1-2 teaspoons of turmeric, and a tiny sprinkle of black pepper in warm water around 100 degrees Fahrenheit at 40 degrees C. One expert put it perfectly. Without black pepper, turmeric is just an unfulfilled dream. Pair number 2. Turmeric and healthy fats. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it needs healthy fats to dissolve and pass through your intestinal wall effectively. Without them, most of its goodness simply passes through your system unused. That's why combining turmeric with fats like olive oil, coconut oil, grass-fed butter, or even fatty fish like salmon can make a massive difference. Try adding a few drops of olive oil into your morning turmeric oatmeal or smoothie. It doesn't just taste richer, it makes every sip more bioavailable. And here's the cool part. Those healthy fats don't just boost absorption. They also calm inflammation and support brain and heart health, doubling the benefit. Pair number 3. Turmeric and raw honey. Now this one might surprise you. Real raw honey doesn't just sweeten your turmeric, it protects it. The enzymes in honey help shield curcumin from stomach acid, letting more of it reach your bloodstream intact. Try the simple golden mix recipe. 1 teaspoon of turmeric, half a pinch of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of raw honey, and warm water. Stir well and sip slowly. Here's the secret most people don't know. Raw honey contains catalase, an enzyme that helps reduce oxidative stress in the liver, which means less inflammation and better detox support overall. It's nature's perfect harmony: warmth, spice, sweetness, and healing in one golden cup. So let me ask you, have you tried this combo yet? If you have, I'd love to know what changed for you. Did you feel more energized, less stiff? Drop a comment and share your experience. Because sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference. Part 5. The hidden factor behind why turmeric works differently for everyone. Here's something most people don't realize. Turmeric doesn't work the same for everyone. And the reason isn't just about how much you take. It's about what's happening inside your body. Specifically in your gut and your liver, the 2 control centers that decide how much of turmeric's magic your body can actually use. Your liver plays a big role in breaking down and filtering curcumin. If it's overworked, from medications, processed foods, or alcohol, it may flush curcumin out too quickly before your body gets the chance to benefit. But the real secret lies even deeper, in your gut microbiome. Think of your gut bacteria as a team of tiny workers. When the team is healthy and diverse, they can help transform curcumin into forms your body can absorb and use more effectively. But if your gut is unbalanced, maybe from antibiotics, stress, or poor diet, those workers are either missing or tired, and curcumin just passes through without doing much. A 2023 study published in Nature Medicine found that people with a richer, more diverse microbiome absorbed curcumin 2.8 times better than those with a weaker gut ecosystem. That's not a small difference. It's the line between feeling noticeable results and feeling nothing at all. So if your friend swears turmeric changed their life while you barely notice a thing, it's not that turmeric doesn't work. It's that your gut and liver are telling a different story. And once you start supporting them, with real foods, fiber, and maybe a little patience, you might be amazed at how quickly that golden spice starts working for you too. Part 6. The most effective time to take turmeric. Let's talk about timing, because when you take turmeric can make all the difference. In the morning, your stomach is clean and calm. It's the perfect moment for absorption. Think of it like laying a smooth foundation before painting a wall. Everything sticks better. A warm glass of water mixed with turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and maybe a drop of honey can gently wake up your body, support your liver, and set the tone for the day. Around midday, turmeric works especially well for those dealing with digestive issues. When taken with food, it blends with natural fats and bile, helping curcumin move smoothly through your system. Many older adults find this timing easier on their stomach. It feels balanced, not harsh. But at night, that's where you should be careful. If you struggle with acid reflux or heartburn, turmeric before bed might not be your friend. Its warming, stimulating nature can trigger discomfort, especially when you lie down. Scientists now understand that our bodies follow a rhythm, the circadian rhythm. It governs how we digest, detoxify, and repair. When you take turmeric in harmony with that natural clock, you're not just adding a supplement. You're giving your body what it needs, exactly when it needs it. Because the truth is simple. At the right time, turmeric is medicine. At the wrong time, it becomes a burden. Part 7. The real-life story of Mrs. Mary. Let me tell you about Mary. She's 68, a retired schoolteacher from Ohio, and for years she struggled with aching knees that made even simple walks painful. Like many people her age, she turned to turmeric after hearing about its benefits. Every morning she stirred a spoonful of turmeric powder into her milk, believing it would ease her pain. But months passed, and nothing changed. In fact, her stomach often felt worse. She thought maybe turmeric was just another overhyped supplement. Then one day, her daughter came across something called the Golden Mix, a simple combination of turmeric, black pepper, and raw honey, mixed with warm water instead of milk. Skeptical but hopeful, Mary decided to try it. Within 6 weeks, she noticed real change. The stiffness in her knees began to fade. Her sleep improved. She woke up feeling lighter, more energetic, and her digestion finally settled. So what happened? Science explains it clearly. The black pepper increased curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. The honey protected it as it moved through her stomach, and the warm water helped her body process it gently, without irritation. Mary's story isn't about magic. It's about understanding how the body works, and giving it what it truly needs. Because the truth is, the most powerful healing often comes not from new discoveries, but from using ancient wisdom, the right way. Part 8. The Golden Morning Routine. Habit. Imagine starting your day with just 10 minutes dedicated to yourself. A simple yet powerful ritual that sets the tone for your entire morning. First, a warm glass of turmeric water, gently sipped, letting the warmth soothe your stomach. Take a few deep breaths, inhaling positivity, exhaling tension. Follow it with light stretches to wake up stiff muscles and get your circulation flowing. It's quick, it's easy, and it primes your body for the day ahead. For breakfast, think of something wholesome that keeps inflammation at bay. Turmeric oatmeal topped with a pat of butter, a boiled egg for protein, and a cup of green tea for antioxidants. This combination isn't just tasty. It's strategically anti-inflammatory, supporting your joints, brain, and heart. Nutrition experts from Harvard highlight that older adults who maintain a morning anti-inflammatory routine can reduce their risk of cognitive decline by up to 30%. And here's the little secret. This isn't just about physical health. Following this ritual consistently makes you feel lighter, more energized, and yes, a little younger every day. It's a small window of self-care with outsized benefits, and it's something you can start tomorrow. Mini hook. And the best part? This morning habit doesn't just make you healthier. It subtly rewires your body and mind to feel vibrant and alive, day after day. Part 9. Turmeric and memory. Curcumin, the golden compound in turmeric, isn't just a trendy supplement. It's a powerful ally for your brain. Research shows it helps reduce amyloid plaques, the protein clusters linked to Alzheimer's, while supporting smoother neurotransmission, keeping your memory sharp. Imagine your neurons communicating more efficiently, firing signals like a well-oiled machine. A study from UCLA in 2018 found that participants who added turmeric to their routine saw a 28% improvement in memory performance over 18 months. That's not just numbers on a page, it's real-life impact, showing how something as simple as a daily spoon of turmeric can influence brain function over time. For practical results, combine turmeric with omega-3 rich foods during breakfast. Think chia seeds, walnuts, or salmon. The pairing enhances absorption and maximizes the brain-boosting benefits, giving your morning meal double-duty power. If you've been worried about forgetfulness or just want to keep your memory sharp naturally, this could be the secret you've been searching for. And it's right in your kitchen. Part 10. Turmeric and heart health. Curcumin doesn't just benefit your joints or memory. It's a powerful ally for your heart. Studies show it can help lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, while reducing inflammation in the blood vessel lining. Think of it as a vigilant bodyguard, quietly sweeping through your arteries, keeping them clear and healthy. The science is compelling. Regular, proper intake of curcumin can support better blood flow and reduce the risk factors that often lead to heart disease. The Mayo Clinic even suggests a daily dose of around 500 milliliters of curcumin paired with 5 milliliters of piperine, a combination that dramatically increases absorption, letting your body truly benefit from this golden compound. Picture this. Every morning, that simple ritual of turmeric, whether in your smoothie, golden milk, or breakfast bowl, is quietly helping to protect your heart, lowering inflammation, and keeping your arteries flexible. It's a small step with a big impact. And that's exactly why turmeric has earned the nickname nature's gold. When used the right way, it's not just a spice, it's a powerhouse for your health. Turmeric isn't magic. It's a powerful natural tool, but only if you know how to use it. Think of it like a wise friend. If you understand them, they can change your life. If not, their value remains hidden. For those of us over 60, this isn't the end of the road. It's the perfect time to rewrite the way you care for your body. Every choice you make now can amplify your health, energy, and vitality for years to come. Turmeric, when used wisely, becomes a silent partner in that journey, helping reduce inflammation, support memory, and protect your heart. So here's my question to you. If this video helped you finally see how to use turmeric the right way, leave the word golden in the comments. Let me know you're still with us on this journey. And remember, the best is yet to come.